Let's look at course discussion forums. In this video, we're going to look at the anatomy of course discussion forums. We'll examine how to post a reply to a discussion thread in a forum. We'll talk about how to post a new thread in a discussion forum, and then provide some posting tips and additional resources. Let's look at the anatomy of a course discussion forum. First of all, the first question is, what is a discussion forum? And a discussion forum is this. It's a dedicated online space for course conversations and discussions. And there's really three layers of a discussion forum that you'll want to familiarize yourself with. First of all, there's the home page of your forums. This is a website page embedded in your course that lists all of the discussion forums associated with a particular course. If you were to click on any one of these forums, it would open up a list of conversations. We call these threads of conversation. And then if you click on any one of these threads, any one of these conversation threads, it will open up the individual responses associated with that conversation. And then I can respond to the individual people who have responded in that thread of conversation. So first you have your course forums page. If you click in a particular forum, you'll see the list of conversation threads. And then when you click in a conversation thread, you'll see the individual responses associated with that particular conversation. Let's dig in a little deeper. So on our course forum page, we will see that there are two kinds of course forums. In the Blueprint for Teaching Online, this is a 3-course series. When you see the course series interactions, this is the discussion forums that go through the entire course series, which means that it's the same discussion forum that is present in course 1, 2, and 3. Those are the course series. Course-specific forums are those forums that are very specific to course 1, course 2, or course 3. Depending on which course you are in will determine what the forums are that are present right here. These 3 forums run throughout the length of the entire course series. So there's 2 types. A thread is, if you click on any of those forums, doesn't matter what forum you click on, you will see a conversation displayed in a time sequence of occurrence, which means that the last response that was posted will be at the bottom of the conversation. So this is a thread of conversation. I know that it's a thread because there's more than one response. And if you can tell, this response is embedded slightly indented to the right of this one. That means that this person responded first, and then this person responded to that person's response. And I can tell that because it's indented. This is called a conversation thread, and these are the responses. If I wanted to reply, or rather this is a reply to this response. That language is really helpful when you're navigating a discussion forum. This is a thread of conversation, this is one person's response, and this is that person's reply to that response. And a response is simply that. It's an addition to the conversation, or in addition to the discussion forum. Now, when you open up any of the course forums, you will see a thread of conversation. Let's look at that a little closer. This is different threads of conversation in a particular course forum. You'll see that there are 3 threads of conversation here. Now, the one that is highlighted in yellow is called a sticky conversation, and it is prioritized at the very top so that participants, when they come to this forum, can respond to this high priority thread. In this course, your discussion questions, your community conversations, anything that was initially posted by your instructor that you're posting an initial response to will always appear highlighted in yellow here. That's called a sticky conversation. It's a sticky thread. Now, in this particular forum, you can see that there are 3 topics or 3 conversations or 3 threads of conversation that are taking place. There are 3 topics, 1 through 3 are displayed. The post is the number of responses that have been posted in that particular thread. So in this sticky thread right here, there are 40 responses that have been posted in this thread. Voices is the number of people that have added their voice to the conversation. Their voice is added by posting a reply to the initial thread's post. So this particular thread right here, this sticky thread, has 40 posts and 10 different people who have responded to it. And finally, the last thing that I would share with you about a discussion thread forum is that subscribe button. If you click subscribe, it will send you an email anytime someone responds to one of those conversation threads. That's really useful when you're busy and you want to keep up with the conversation. Now, in any particular forum, you can add a thread to the forum, or you can go within a thread and respond to a specific conversation. There are separate videos to provide detailed instruction on how to respond to a response and how to post a new thread of conversation. To reply to an initial thread of conversation, to reply or add your response to a thread of conversation, you will find the course thread. It will usually be yellow, a sticky conversation, and you will click that thread of conversation. When you click that thread of conversation, it will bring up the initial post. You'll simply click in the right hand corner and click reply. When you click reply, it will open up a box to respond to. It will say reply to, you'll see that title right up here, whatever the relevant discussion thread is, and you'll type your response in that box, and then you'll click submit. After you click submit, you can go and look at the forum and check to see that your response has been added. It should be added at the very end of the thread of conversation. Now, here's a quick posting tip for you. A lot of people like to write their responses in a Word document and then copy the response and paste it into the discussion forum. Please post your responses directly in the forum. If you cut and paste, what will happen is your response will be integrated with some of the HTML code from the source document that you copied from. That's a posting tip that will help you maintain a clean post in a discussion thread. In any discussion forum, you could start a new thread of conversation. Let's say that you want to start a new conversation that's totally not relevant to the existing conversations that are available. You'll see your list of threads on your forum's main page. Now, you can scroll down to the bottom and you will have a space that says create new topic. Create new topic means that you're going to be creating a new thread of conversation and you will be adding a new topic to this discussion forum. To start a new thread, you'll click start a new topic and type your new response in that allocated space. You'll choose and complete the choices. It'll ask you if you want to put some tags. Do you want this to be sticky? Make some choices here and then click submit. After you click submit, you can check your forum thread and you'll see that your thread of conversation is added on the topic list. Just like in posting a response, please don't copy and paste your response, because if you do, the code itself will be embedded in your response. Use start a new thread when you want to start a new conversation. This is very different than responding to an initial conversation. It's important to distinguish the difference between threads and responding within a thread. Here are some course resources that can help you find success in discussion forums. In your course orientation folder, there's an effective guide to discussion questions. This will help you with the etiquette and the norms of posting in a discussion forum. You also have a tech orientation or sandbox forum. This is a forum where you can practice posting and interacting in a forum, but it's not a forum that's actually used for the actual course. So this is just practice, practice, practice. And then as always, you can check out the how-to video playlist for more information on different types of posts and how to post, including a video showing someone actually posting in a discussion forum. So check out those resources as well.